Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's our topic is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants, algae and some bacteria convert light energy from the sun into chemical energy stored in organic molecules. This process is critical for life on earth as it provides the primary source of energy for all living beings. Living around during photosynthesis, the plants take in carbon dioxide and water from the air and soil within the photo of plant cell, and water is oxidized. And water is oxidized means it loses electrons while the carbon dioxide is produced, meaning it gains electrons. This transfers the water into oxygen and carbon dioxide into glucose. The plant then releases the oxygen back into the air and stores energy within the glucose molecules. This is an example how the photosynthesis happens in plants. It takes the carbon dioxide and leaves the oxygen, sugar, and when we pour the water at the night time, it will be reverse. It will be in reverse possible. It take the oxygen and remove release the carbon dioxide. For plant, sunlight is important to make a chloroplast. Okay, the process of photosynthesis in plants. In plants, the photosynthesis takes place in the chloroplast of the cell located in the leaves. The process starts with the absorption of light energy by pigments such as chlorophyll with a thin excited electron. The electron, the excited electron are used to power the transfer of carbon dioxide into organic molecules such as sugars and starches through a series of chemical reactions. The end product of photosynthesis in plants is stored chemical energy in the form of organic compounds. The process of photosynthesis plants as shown in this figure. Okay, the photosynthesis in animals. Uh, in some animals, such as algae, photosynthesis also takes place in chloroplast. The process is essentially the same as the plants, some in plants which with the absorption of light energy, consumption of carbon dioxide in inorganic molecules contracts them. Some animals such as jellyfish have a symbolic relationship with photosynthetic organisms such as algae. In this relationship, the animal provides a safe and stable environment for the photosynthetic organism, while the photosynthetic organism provides energy in the form of organic compounds provide photosynthesis. Light energy depends on the reactions, and the light energy independent reactions are known as two interconnected processes that occur in the chloroplast of plants and algae during photosynthesis. It is an example of how the green algae will be present in the photosynthesis, how the animals will have the photosynthesis. Okay. Light dependent reactions. The energy is absorbed by the chlorophyll and the other pigment in the linked members of chloroplast. This is the first step of the how light dependent reactions. And next, water molecules. Water molecules are spotted through a process called as photosynthesis, releasing electrons and oxygen. The excited electrons from the photosynthesis are captured by the electron carriers NDPP, nucleotide and phosphate, and converted nucleotide adenosine dinucleoside phosphate. Adenosine phosphate combines inorganic phosphate. Uh, this process is fundamental step of a cellular energy metabolism. Oxygen molecules. The last step is oxygen molecules generated from splitting of water molecules. released by a product into atmosphere. Light independent reactions. The first step of light independent reactions is carbon dioxide from the atmosphere enters the stoma of chloroplast. The carbon fluctuation occurs and forms a unstable 6 carbon compound. Resulting unstable 6 carbon compound quickly breaks down into two molecules of 3 phosphorus glycate. NDPH light dependent reactions provide electrons for reduction of PLGA. Next, G3P molecules are used to produce glucose and other carbohydrates are produced during Calvin cycle can be stored for later or utilized in metabolic process to meet the energy and the growth needs of a plant. This is the chloroplast example of how it produces NDPS light reactions Kelvin cycle, chloroplast, ADP, NDAP, NADP, thylakoid, light, H2O, how the H2 water and carbon dioxide takes place. Representing it is a representation of the chloroplast, how it will be, and structure of a chloroplast in leaf. Inside the plant cell are the small organs called chloroplast. Store energy of light within the thyroid members and the chloroplast of a light absorbing members is called chloroplasm. During this process, the chlorophyll absorbs the light energy from the blue and red waves and reflects the green light waves and making the plant appear green. Between the connection between photovoltaics, photosynthesis, and the photovoltaics conversion of light energy and unstable form of energies. Photosynthesis light energy from the sun is converted into chemical energy and stored in organic molecules such as sugars and starch. Photovoltaic light energy is converted into electrical energy. Both photosynthesis are converted in the principle of converting the light energy into stable forms of energy. But the end products are different. Photosynthesis and the end product is stored in chemical energy, while the photovoltaic cells, the end of the product is electrical energy. Both synthesis are also involved use of specialized components and the materials such as chlorophyll into photosynthesis and silicon into photovoltaics to observe the convert light energy into unstable forms of energy. And photovoltaic cell energy from light transparent negative terminal positive terminal energy from light fried electrons holds fried by the fried electrons fried available to the circuit and the light energy. N type of layer semiconductor, this is a generator and a form of a light, and P type semiconductor is a N type and P type semiconductor is in a comb do not interact. Interact, the light will not produce, and there will be a positive and negative electrons. The positive and negative electrons conversion, and it produces an light, electricity. Like it is also known as solar energy. Pre-externalized is a new type of a photovoltaic cell convert light energy into electrical energy, and thin flame photovoltaic cell it convert light energy into electrical energy. And more fictional traditional silicon-based photovoltaic cells are able to use portable and flexible solar panels. Concentrator conditions. Concentrator of a photovoltaic cell. Concentrated photovoltaics are a setup of photovoltaic cells that uses as a lens or a mirror to concentrate sunlight into a small area, increasing the amount of light energy that can be captured and converted into electrical energy. Multi-junction photovoltaic cell. Multi-junction photovoltaic cells are a type of photovoltaic cell that uses multiple layers of different materials, each optimized for different wavelength of light to convert light energy into electrical energy. They are highly efficient and ideal for the use of continuous solar energies. Binary cliff. A binary cliff is a system uses artificial photosynthesis to convert sunlight into unstable forms of energy, such as hydrogen and other biofuels. The bionic leaves is designed to mimic the process of photosynthesis in plants where the light energy is used to split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen can be use it as a source of energy. The bionic leaf consists of a photovoltaic cell that captures light and converts electrical energy as a catalyst. Bacteria. The hydrogen is produced by the bionic leaf and stored in a variety of applications such as powering vehicles or generating electricity. Components. Photovoltaic organisms generated and modified by primary component. Used to capture the solar energy and initiate the photovoltaic light harvesting process. Efficiently capture the sunlight. To enhance incorporates light absorption and conversion efficiency. Catalyst. Chemical reaction involved in photosynthesis. Applications of bionic leaf technology: renewable energy production, carbon dioxide reduction, sustainable chemical production, agriculture and food production, remote and grid off-grid areas, environment remunerations, etc. Thank you.